Serenity Funeral Home. We are a family-owned and operated funeral home where we offer complete personalized funeral services, leading our community in funeral and cremation services. Make an appointment for your pre-need and at-need arrangements by calling us at 702-647-0123. Once again, that number is 702-647-0123. Serenity Funeral Home, caring for your loved ones as if they're our own.
Broadcasting live from downtown Las Vegas, you're tuned in to Gorilla Cross Radio.
Yo, you tuned in to Gorilla Cross Radio.
Welcome to Let the Ball Bounce. This your host, Dre Bailey.
It's your man, Goose Thomas. What's good, folks?
Yeah, man. This is what we do, man. Every Saturday, 2 p.m. Pacific Coast time is where you should be watching Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk. But right now, we got a special show for you guys on this Tuesday. We hope everybody can hear us and everybody is watching and subscribe to the Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk sports page on YouTube. Please, please, please go and subscribe to the Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk on YouTube. Goose,
Yes,
can you
indeed.
hear me loud and clear?
I
over
can.
there?
I can. You're a little low, but I can still hear you, though.
Yeah, I
You know what mean?
can't hear you
I can
through
still
my
hear you.
headphones, but it's okay.
It's all good.
We're gonna work it all out, man.
gonna
To
make it
this, right now, we do have a special show for you guys on this Tuesday. We wasn't on our regular hour this past Saturday. We all had some things to do, so. We appreciate everybody who is chiming in, and we want to say congratulations to all you high school graduates out there.
Yes,
you have
indeed.
done it. You graduated. To all you fathers and parents who actually went out and supported your kids by, watching them graduate. I think that's pretty dope. We love you guys. Please subscribe once again to Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk on YouTube as we give you guys the best of sports talk. And also follow us at Let the Ball Bounce on Sports Talk Radio on Facebook, on our Sports Talk page. You can find us at Let the Ball Bounce, where we got the hottest Sports Talk page in the land. Let the Ball Bounce on Twitter, and that's with one T. And Let the Ball Bounce at gmail.com if you want to be a sponsor of the show. And we also have sponsorship packages available for any and everybody who wants to put their brand or business out there. So please reach out to us, whether it be me, myself, or Goose. Please hit us up in our inbox so that we can get you those sponsorship packages so that you're able to put your business out there. Also, Let the Ball Bounce on IG, where we got the hottest sports talk page on social media. Man, IG is popping. We don't have an OnlyFans, but we do go on live sometime and debate sports talk and things like that. And we do relish and want to get all of the questions from everybody, and hopefully it is something that you enjoy. And if you don't enjoy it, share it to somebody else. They may. We're getting a lot of people who say the page, our sports talk page on Facebook, needs to be headed into this direction or be headed into that direction. And we appreciate all of the feedback from all of the people who definitely don't watch us on a regular basis. Seem to think that they know more than we know as far as how to run our page.
It's crazy.
Is that crazy to
It's
you?
wild.
No, seriously.
That's insane.
I've literally had people say, well, the page needs this. I mean, like I seen something posted the other day. They said, this page needs a moderator. I think I seen that today. And somebody else said this sports talk page on Facebook, it seems like a reunion and what happened. We need to get back to the fabric of my thing is this. There's going to be things being posted on any page that you may or may not agree with. And it's really up to you whether you want to scroll past it or not. And usually when people are feeling a little triggered by somebody else's post, they respond. And for the person who is posting it, you've done your job.
Right.
You've got people to respond to your posts, whether they agree with you or not. And I think that type of content for Let the Ball Bounce is good sports talk, sports debate. You get people who are really just standing on their business when it comes to what they believe in and wanting to stamp what they believe in sports or how it should be. Then you get the 98% that are saying, hey, it's not like that. And I love it. I love to see it, man. I love to see all of the interaction on the page. It just let the ball bounce know that, we are headed in the right direction when people are able to express their feelings and go from there. I mean, what do you think? I mean, I could be wrong. That's just my point of view.
No. It's definitely a thing, and I love when people do it because I get to go back at them and test the broadness of their sports encyclopedia in their brain and tell them that they don't necessarily know anything else but what they're talking about and what they choose to post every single day 5 times a day. So I mean it goes both ways, and it's good. It's good back and forth, man. You have to have that. Like, we had a guy that was just ill, and I had to take him out. I had to take him out of the group because I would post, I give birthday shout outs.
Right.
We got members that have birthdays and I'm friends with them and I know it's their birthday. I try to give those members shout outs. This man posted Caitlin Clark's stats on a birthday shout out. I said, my man, what? So I let it go the first time. I just deleted it. My man does it again. I said, bro, let me go ahead and take it. Because my man, it talks about nothing else. Like, literally, he don't talk about nothing else.
He talks about nothing else.
So I had to take him out, man. It was brutal. It was brutal. What is his name? A to the J. It was like an old dude, man. Like, I'm like, come on, bro. What are you doing, man? It's too much, man. You're doing too much, man.
So,
is what it is.
You get, not going to name any names, but I'm just looking at it. He said this group needs a moderation, right?
Yeah.
And then you get people like Sean Johnson. He said, nah, it's popping, remember?
Shout out Sean Johnson. Shout out.
And he tagged me because I told him, because he's one of the people who said that the page needs to be headed in different directions and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, really? And I'm like, well, last I knew, the page was popping.
I mean, sports talk every single day. hasn't failed. We're in our 10th year. I just looked the other day. The page has been in existence for 10 years. Like, I've been in other pages on Facebook where after 10 weeks the banter stops. No one posts. LTBB has been in existence for 10 years.
Yep.
And has not skipped a beat.
Yep.
Not one. I'm talking about all times of night, early in the morning, doesn't matter. There's no, like, how you can look on like a graph and see like when the hot times are, when things are happening. I know for me it's golf, right? So you looking at, when the hot times are when people are playing golf at a certain course. Well, if you look at LTBB, there is no such thing as a hot time. All the times are hot. There's gonna be something going on at all times a day. Doesn't matter. So
pretty much. And look, man,
we can hang our hat on that.
We get a lot. We get a lot of people who say, "This page needs that. This page needs this." Mm-hmm. Well. What can you do? You can't please everybody, right?
No.
How about this? How about those people who feel that this page needs this or that? You go start your own page and put this and that inside of your page.
Sounds great.
I think that sounds great. And guess what?
Sounds great.
Let the ball bounce. Sports Talk will support you.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, we always support. We're members.
How many times have you walked into a successful business and told them they needed to change some things about their business?
Not one time. Unless I just got some poor service. Outside of that, I mean, you seem to be doing a good job. There's a lot of people in here. So obviously you're doing something right. Who am I? That, I own a business, but I don't have a storefront. So I can't tell you nothing about what you're doing. So, hey.
What about you, Quan? How many times people come in here and tell you how to run a better...
All the time.
Wow. Yikes. Does that say defended?
I got to wake up at 9 in the
Give
morning.
me this, man.
Just don't put...
come on, bro.
Wow.
Come on, man.
Don't breach a contract and then try to sue me for it.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Hey, the product... the product is what it is.
On. Hold on.
It's okay, man. The product is what it is. For all you,
man, if you don't,
sports gurus and business,
366.
Yeah, see, I wasn't gonna say it. See,
come on.
See,
for all you business gurus out there too, who think that you have something that you can add to Let the Ball Bounce to make it better, please write us or shoot us an email at lettheballbounce@gmail.com or hit us in the inbox like most of you clowns do when you arguing with somebody on the page. He said this. Did you see what happened? We get a lot of that too, right? So I think all publicity for the page is good publicity for us.
I love it.
Whether it's bad or not. We sometimes, we can find out who people really are. I mean, we found out that we used to have a great sports banter with people, and then all of a sudden something happens and we found out that person was super racist. Right? We wouldn't have never got that out.
Wouldn't have never happened.
Right? So, so we thank all of the little people in the world who love to tell us what we need to do in order to make the page better, but on Facebook. But so far, so good. I think we're doing great.
13 years strong. I think we're all right,
13 years strong. I think we're doing all right. And if you think you could do better or provide something better, then go start your own, and we'll support you. Yeah. And that's that. There's been a lot of talk, obviously, about the WNBA so far in this early season.
It's been more talk
basketball
this season than it has in the last 25 years combined.
But we do talk about the WNBA, just not this much.
Not to this extent, no.
And it's all because of Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese and other people who are in the league, right?
Ooh, Cam Brink,
right?
Alyssa
inbox?
Alyssa Pile.
Right? Remember, my God, But look, there has been a lot of talk going back and forth, and a lot of people are saying that Caitlin Clark is receiving unfair treatment from the veterans of the WNBA. They're all just jealous of her. They're all trying to attack her. Her coach needs to be fired for not, running plays for her, and her teammates don't step up, for her. And then you got cats who are, really defending Caitlin Clark to all costs. And then you got some who are attacking her, right? And I think all of that publicity for her is good publicity when it comes to the WNBA, because now people are actually talking about the WNBA.
Yeah.
And it's because of Caitlin Clark and some of the things. And the incident that happened with her when she had a foul committed against her about a week ago, and a lot of people just can't let it go. There's been a lot of fights, seriously, in the WNBA over the years. It didn't just start when Caitlin Clark got into the league.
Not at all.
It has started a long time ago, and we see fights all the time. We hear about rookie hazing in all type of sports. Hell, we hear about hazing in frats. Seriously,
Phi Beta Sigma is a non-hazing organization.
I've heard some things. I'm not going to name any, fraternities, but there's hazing, some type of hazing that goes on, even in the workforce.
People hazing in their households.
It is people hazing in the household too, and so we want to let people know that fighting and getting into it with other people when it comes to playing competitive basketball in the WNBA didn't just start with Caitlin Clark.
Right.
It's Bill's at the door. It didn't just start with Caitlin Clark.
Right.
Like, seriously. Basketball didn't just start with Caitlin Clark. Because we have a lot of new booties that are just now watching the WNBA that have a whole lot to say. And then we got the women of the WNBA who are coming out and they're saying, well, you guys weren't saying anything before. You guys wasn't supporting before. You didn't have anything to say about the WNBA before this year. Why are you doing it now? And we've been beating up other women in the WNBA for years.
Well,
how many times? Look,
that's been a thing, yeah.
and not that we went to the WNBA game to be noticed, but I would like to think that you and I are some handsome gentlemen.
Decent
We
looking?
went to the
All
game
right.
and didn't get not one look our way.
Look. We sat courtside.
Is being held back by numerous
Well, let's let the video play first. We'll let the video play to let you guys know that fights and physical play has been going on in the W for what are they, 25 years old now? Yeah, 25 years. So we'll let you guys see this. It's a little,
was
a cat fight.
We talked about the easygoing attitude of Brittany
You know.
Griner. She's had enough of it.
Brittany Griner has had enough.
Yeah, man. I mean, fights in the NBA have been happening. In the WNBA have been happening for a long time.
But no, we sat courtside. It was the Las Vegas Aces against the Seattle Storm. I believe that was the first season when the Aces got here. Dre and myself sat courtside right next to the Seattle Storm bench.
Yeah.
And
DeMarcus Cousins.
Cousins, Tracy McGrady.
T-Mac, yep.
On the other side of us there. And we sitting at the tail end of the Seattle Storm bench. And as Dre mentioned, we didn't get any looks. I mean, we sitting courtside and wasn't getting no looks. Like, you don't see me with these fresh LeBrons on right now?
Nah.
No, it's funny. One of the Storm players that didn't get in the game that night complimented me on my shoes, but she liked what I like, so we wasn't gonna vibe.
Why are the WNBA women so mad at the men right now?
Yeah, it's tough, man.
Look,
Billy,
look at these
what
fights.
say you?
Look. Look at these fights. This is before Caitlin Clark got into the league.
Yeah, long before.
Caitlin
Clark was still boo-booing on herself at this point. When was this? 2014?
Come on,
2015?
man. Come on, man.
Yeah,
Somewhere around there. Yeah. Caitlin Clark, man.
Look, these type. Look at this. Come on, man.
That's good defense. I don't know what the problem is there. Elena Deladon's not in the league
Look,
this
that's
year.
Candace again.
Yeah.
Candace then got to
great.
about at least 7 of them.
That was great defense. I don't know what caused that, but that was excellent defense. She never left her feet. But anyway, Elena Deladon is out.
It's nothing new in the WNBA.
No, not at all.
It's nothing new.
No.
Well, I think it's this. Yeah, I could be off, but I think it's this. The men's game, whether it's football, basketball, baseball, gets criticized all the time in the media, right?
Heavily.
Yeah.
And players.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So now that the women are at the forefront, they can't handle getting criticized.
Why not?
Or just
because wasn't watching before.
Because they're women, we can't criticize the player or criticize the game.
Right.
Now you guys at the forefront, so it's going to happen.
Yeah. People watching you. You got more games on primetime television now.
And this narrative that we didn't pay attention to the game before,
That's
so why are you
ill.
speaking on it
That's
now
ill.
is ignorant.
That's ill. That is ill. It's ill-advised.
It's a sport that we've been talking about for years. It's just women playing it.
Yeah.
Yes, we can speak on it.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, that's
we speak on all women's sports.
Yeah, talk about it all. We done sat here right at this desk and talked about
just basketball,
boxing, women's boxing. We done sat here and talked about gymnastics. We done sat here and talked about some of everything.
Track.
Oh,
So when we talk about it, we can't criticize though.
That's tough.
We can't be critical about what we're talking about. Okay, I get it.
And some of the main women who are saying this, like Elle Duncan, Jamel Hill.
Yeah.
They've worked for the 4-letter network when criticism was going on, and they jumped right in. Men just let it roll off their shoulders and keep
kept
on
it
playing.
moving. Kept it moving.
Because they know that's part of it.
Yeah. But
And
now-
if you let it get to you, it could probably mess your game up.
Right. Well, Angel Reese has some comments basically saying that Caitlin Clark isn't the only person that brings revenue or bringing people or new WNBA watchers to the league, that, she has a part in that. She has a piece in, helping this league grow. And do you agree with some of the comments she made?
Sure. So does Cam Brink. So does every other rookie that done came through this class. They're all the reason why people are watching. But can we be honest, though?
Oh, no, don't be honest.
Can we keep it a buck?
No, don't
Let's
keep
do
it
it.
a buck.
I mean,
Truth hurts.
Caitlin Clark is driving the car.
Truth hurts.
Let's not be naive and say she's not driving the V. She's the bus driver here. We have to be honest about this. Now, I'm a Cam Brink head. I've been talking about Cam Brink for the last 2 years she's been at Stanford. Alyssa Pele coming out of Utah when she was coming to the Dub. I started watching her last year. These are people I've been talking about heavily. But let's not get it twisted. We have to be real here. Folks are here because of that girl from Iowa, man.
Folks,
gotta be honest.
Yeah, and the fact that the media has been really pushing.
Yeah, that's a thing too.
Caitlin Clark,
Yeah,
they're
that's a
pushing.
Yeah.
Wanting her to be great.
Yeah.
And I think they need to be careful when they do that, because I don't want them ruining this young girl's career by putting so much expectation on her to be the greatest basketball player of all time. That is going to irritate a lot of people that are playing, a lot of fans, and the fact that she hasn't earned that title yet, because you still have the media pushing for that. And I think what it is the WNBA women, they hear this noise from the media and they're taking it out on her. I don't necessarily see it coming from Caitlin Clark. I watch her post-game interviews and her pre-game interviews, and she's all about the game of basketball. Mm-hmm. She doesn't really get into the hoopla or of how hard she got fouled or why she was fouled. Mm-hmm. She said it's a part of the game. And I don't hear the arrogance that you would probably hear from a person who would have this type of attention on them. I don't hear that from her. Right. So, take it with a grain of salt. But the media is trying to push the narrative. It's not necessarily coming from Caitlin Clark.
So if you want to rewind back to what you said about the women in the WNBA finding out about Caitlin Clark's contract and all that stuff, what does that speak to?
Jealousy.
Jealousy.
I was told they wasn't jealous, though.
I was told that too. Ain't nobody hating on her. Ain't nobody jealous.
Come on, dog.
Elle Duncan. Yes, that is happening. That is a thing.
Yeah.
That is a thing. That is a thing.
It is hate. It's hate.
It's a thing.
It's hate.
It's a
It's
real
jealous.
thing.
It's a
We
thing,
see it
bro.
before
Come on,
our
man.
eyes.
Man, let me tell y'all something.
We got a dude on the page that is talking about this girl every day.
Every day. Every day.
But he say
5 times
everybody
a day,
else.
though.
But he say everybody else is in their feelings.
Come on, man.
Look, there's a whole lot of people in their feelings about anything that anybody does. Goose and I, sometimes we sit back and we watch the hate and the jealousy from people that so-called call themselves our friends and make certain comments on our page. but we let it go by. At least I do.
I don't,
You know what? You know what it is
I
too.
don't fool with it, bro.
It's a lot of people that do not want to look in that mirror.
Because we going
They
to be
don't.
right here.
Look,
every Saturday.
look.
We going to be right here, bro.
This group need moderation. Now, please go to some of the comments below.
Yeah. Yeah, please. I'd love to see. I didn't read them all. Okay. Well, there you go.
Bingo.
There it is. There it is. There's the one. There's the one. Who's that guy?
You know, look at some of them comments on there, man. It's just
Tough stuff, man.
It is.
Yeah, man. The group needs y'all to tune into this show. What we've been asking y'all for the last decade.
Let me ask y'all a question. I'll ask you too, Quan. When you see somebody make a statement on the page, House Ninjas, do we know what?
Wow.
Do we know what that refers
That's
to?
tough.
Do we know what that
That's
refers
a tough
to?
one. Yes, we know. Yes, we know. Hold on. Before you get into it, Bill, do I pass the paper bag test? I'm trying to see.
Yeah, I think you do,
Do
brother.
I pass the paper? Yes.
I think you do,
Be
brother.
in the field with my dogs.
I mean, the bottom.
But they'll say,
Yeah.
but I didn't say the NIGGA word. So we know what
You know what you mean?
ninjas. We know what that
you mean.
refers to.
You know the emoji? Heck is you talking about?
So who's in their feelings? Calling black men, because this is predominantly black men on this
Absolutely.
thing, and that's kind of disrespectful. I would never call dudes on the page house ninjas.
So, Bill, let me ask you: is the page popping to you? Is it?
The page is popping.
Is it? Hold on. Is it popping to you?
Hey, brother. Like bad
Quan.
ankles. going down.
Quan knows how popping it is because Quan could come in with a statement, and I mean, it roused the entire group up.
Yeah. Because Quan will post every now and again. Quan will get in there and say something maybe once a week. It just got everybody
If Caitlin Clark
going.
goes missing,
that was hilarious.
Yeah, bro.
That was funny. My man's didn't find that funny.
and that's real.
My man's didn't find
It would
that
be
funny.
real.
He didn't find that funny at all.
I think he found it funny because I
Did he?
think he's
Did he
trolling just
laugh?
like I'm trolling.
No doubt. No doubt.
He knows how much he posts in there about the same
Yeah,
thing.
he has to.
And he
He
gets
has to.
attention.
So this message right here comes from one of our little followers, little guy followers. I'm not gonna mention any names, but SJ, he goes, you know, I'm just giving you crap when I tag you, but people are really losing their mind in the Let the Ball Bounce page. It could be some of the new draftees,
Yeah.
but people are becoming more and more reckless. I mean.
Yeah.
That's what it's, man, let me tell you something. You're not going to get model citizens
Not everywhere.
when you are accepting people's requests to come into the page. You're just not.
Yeah.
And sometimes the page needs a little rattling because I've seen more people with straight up real life sport debate go at this certain said character than I've ever seen before.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, I've never seen this person really dig deep and have something really
Riveting
to say
Yeah.
until this person came along.
Yeah.
So sometimes it takes a person to bring some sports knowledge out of you, and that's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking at. I did a post the other week that said the Minnesota Timberwolves coach should be fired. And it wasn't a ploy to have all of the members come and say, what a dumb statement. You don't know what you're talking about. Why don't you go on the page like some did and explain to me why he shouldn't be fired? Or maybe why he should. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at digging a little deep and telling me why I'm wrong.
Yeah. Actually using
instead
your
of
brain.
just telling me I'm wrong.
Actually using your brain.
Use your brain and tell me why I'm wrong.
Use your brain and use your words.
Why can't people do that though,
well,
Bill?
for the most part,
they resort to name calling.
For the most part, people get in their feelings, and then it wants to be the page. For a lot of dudes, a lot of stuff has to be sarcastical. Even when you come with facts.
Yeah.
Some people that's gonna, just want to be comics about, unsolicited comics
and you're not
about
even funny.
what they were talking about. You ain't even funny though. That's not even funny.
No.
Yeah.
No. I think I love it. I mean, for me, I love to have all of the diversity on the page. Everybody doesn't agree with each other. You're going to have people who are standing on one side of the fence and some standing on the other side. And I think this page needs that. And this page doesn't need everybody to agree. Yeah. It needs everybody to disagree so that we can have more sports debate and more intelligent content and things being said about said sport that's being talked about. Now, when football come, trust me, if you think it's crazy now.
Oh, God. Some of y'all knew. Y'all got here after football season. Y'all ain't seen.
Y'all haven't even really seen.
But y'all
what, might leave. Y'all might leave after.
But you know what's hypocritical? Here's hypocritical at its finest. You can have somebody on the page that will call black men house ninjas. But was talking about Deion Sanders like a dog.
Oh yeah.
During the football season.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And he'll tell you because he's a Washington State fan is the reason why
I don't care what fan you are, bro.
Now.
Well, let me tell you.
Come on,
but you was talking about a black man.
Yeah.
That's my thing.
Yeah,
you was dogging him.
Dogging him out.
Well, let me tell you this. I'm glad, and he's black, right?
I would hope.
and that's where I'm going.
Because if he not.
And that's where I'm going.
We got some backtracking to do.
The fact that he's a black man saying that, I'm not giving him a pass, but we've had some comfortable white men say the same thing, and we've driven them right out of the page.
So they drove themselves out.
They kind of drove themselves.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. And a lot of y'all drove yourself out with the Colin Kaepernick. Like a lot of y'all being a real hypocrite. Y'all may say that you woke and did all of that and you black power and all that, but you sure had a lot of negative stuff to say about Colin Kaepernick, though.
Yeah.
Man. This is a real thing.
This is a real thing.
This is all sports too.
Yeah, it's definitely a real thing, bro. Tough stuff, man.
You hear a lot of.
Is it hard to ask people not to be hypocrites? Is it hard?
Well, some people don't even realize it. When they go on and go on,
people wake
so
up
much.
in the morning just.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. No
Look,
question.
this is what they do.
No question.
Guess I'll go be a hypocrite to somebody today. I mean, that's what
they ain't even got the boogers out their eyes yet.
Oh,
no focus.
How can I be a?
How can I be a hypocrite today?
How can I be a hypocrite
today? Hey, man.
Lord.
Come on, man.
It's a thing, bro. It's a thing.
It is a thing.
It's a thing.
WNBA is here to stay, and I have something to say to the women or the people who should be supporting the WNBA. We're going to talk about it, and we could be critical of the sport because it's a sport.
And the players.
Yep.
All right? The WNBA is looking for people to support them. Yeah. Why not Oprah? Why not Kim Kardashian? Some of these billionaires that are out there, like Kim Kardashian couldn't wait for the season to start so she can go and sell and market some of her skims. Why won't she put money down on the WNBA to help fund the WNBA to get better?
Oprah could buy it right now and it wouldn't hurt her one bit.
Bingo. Why? Because certain business people are not in the business of putting money into things that won't
benefit them
initially. Or that won't
drive revenue.
Goose, if you was a millionaire right now, would you put millions of dollars into something that's not bringing money back or making money back for you?
If I'm seeing potential in it and it's something that I'm passionate about, I take that chance. But if it's not something I'm passionate about, I probably wouldn't.
My thing is this.
It would be better to do a minority investment.
Yes, I do a minority investment.
If you go full in, you might come out with just your draws.
Right, for real. But
make it out, bro.
I'm a WNBA fan.
Yeah.
So if I'm a multimillionaire, I'm going to put money toward that because I'm a fan of the game. I enjoy it. So I'm going to put money towards something I'm passionate about.
Me as a business owner, if I'm passionate about it and I'm not looking for anything in return, then that's different.
Yeah, it's totally
but if you're
different.
asking me to invest in something for a rate of return or something on my initial investment, WNBA ain't it.
That ain't gonna be it. Because
I'm gonna put my money into something that I'm gonna get a return in.
Yeah.
And that's what Tom Brady did. Tom Brady, he don't care about whatever money.
Yeah.
It's
that
a
he'll
write-off.
make. It's a write-off, really.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, they're going to write it off
And
because the NBA does. They write off the money that
absolutely.
they give the WNBA every
'Cause
year.
that's why
They
they
write
own- that's
that
why
off.
they own half
And
the league.
he's invested into a hot commodity right now, the Aces.
Oh yeah.
So he's
He's seeing that.
Yeah, he saw that.
He's seeing that.
You know.
He's definitely seeing that for sure. No question about it.
So it is what it is.
He probably put up the money to build a practice facility.
Man,
That's possible.
are
I
they
wouldn't
still
put that past.
Are the Aces still over there playing out of Mandalay Bay?
Yeah. They probably got the as far as initial home arenas, they probably got the best initial home arena in the W.
And the best AC in the world.
No question. What Michelob said? 13,000? 13,500 for a home game?
Man, look.
Okay, let's call it 11. How many gyms in the WNBA sit 8?
Yep.
I'm not talking about moving Indiana Fever games over to the field house.
Nope.
I'm not talking about moving Atlanta Dream games over to Phillips Arena. I'm talking about their initial home arenas. Do you know where the Atlanta Dream play their home games, man? They play it at a convention center. Whatever the name of that convention center is, holds roughly 4,000 people. This is a professional basketball team.
So you mean to tell me they don't have enough money to build their own arena? Well, I'm going to tell you, the Mandalay Bay came up when they signed that contract.
Man, huge.
Because they're getting a lot of people who are using their casinos, using their bars, paying for parking inside of their parking garage.
Oh,
they're making the Mandalay Bay's making money.
They're making big bread. They're making big bread. No question.
You know,
Mandalay Bay is getting their money back for sure.
So, I mean, look, man, we just spent 30, 45 minutes talking about the WNBA.
Really
what
have.
more do you want? What
Come on,
more do
man.
you want?
Come on, man.
Ooh, we might have some people mad too.
You can be mad all you want to.
Be upset. Join the conversation. We've been asking y'all to come to the studio for 10 years. Y'all ain't showed up.
Hold on. We got Les Pickett on the YouTube. He said
Son of
Sparks
Les
are playing
Pickett.
out of the burnt out Pyramid Long Beach. Come on, man. Hold on, man. Come on.
Whoa.
I'm a Long Beach State grad over here, man. I love the
Look,
Pyramid.
I've been to the Pyramid many times, many step shows there in the Pyramid. That is a vintage
Yes,
building,
it is.
bro. I love the Pyramid.
Stop
bro.
it, man.
I absolutely love the Pyramid,
Yeah.
bro. I do.
Yeah.
I do.
mean, right now, we still got the NBA Summer League that is coming up.
It's on the way next month.
It will be here next month, but they're playing out of Cox Pavilion and
Thomas and Mack,
the Thomas and Mack. Please don't move it from those venues.
Please don't. Where else would they put it, though?
I mean, they could put it at T-Mobile if they wanted to. They could put it over at the
Leave it
MGM if
where
they
it
really
is.
wanted
Leave
to.
it right where it is.
Leave
man.
it where it is,
It's fan
man.
friendly. It's extremely fan friendly.
Yes, it is.
When you have
Especially
games
for
in
locals,
both
bro.
when you have games in both gyms, people can go back and forth, spend their little $30-$40 for a full day
Yes.
full of basketball. 8 hours worth of basketball
And
for
I don't
40,
leave.
50
I'm
bucks.
there
I don't
all
leave.
day.
If I show up at 11,
I'm there all day.
I'm there till 9.
Seriously.
I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving.
Facts.
That's the thing. So
And I need to get some more of them shorts. I need to get some
look,
more shorts
I got two
this year.
pairs. Look, I'm set. I'm good. And I got a shirt. I'm good.
Remember the one time you got a pair and I was like, I'll get some the next day, and I never went back. I was hot.
Yep.
He said, "I'm not leaving."
I'm not
Nah,
leaving.
bro. We don't leave, bro.
No.
We don't leave. And sometimes we get some good interviews.
Oh,
we get good
excellent.
interviews, and sometimes we get a chance to talk to the parents, like we were talking to Porter parents and things at the Summer League. So
Yeah, man. It's
we
pretty
love
dope.
it, man.
It's
We
dope
love
out
it.
there,
So
man.
let the ball bounce Sports Talk Radio. This is what we do. We give you guys the best of sports talk, man, on
Yeah, man.
YouTube. Follow us and subscribe. Your guy, Dre Bailey.
Magus Thomas.
Bill Blockham Logan, man. The Atlanta Braves.
Yes.
The New York Yankees.
Yes.
The Los Angeles Dodgers. Dodgers.
Yes.
How are your teams doing so far in this early?
It's not early ananymore.
Well,
All-Star
I
break-
mean, they still
All-Star
got
break
what?
next week?
They
Or
still
next
got
month?
120 games.
Nah, they well over. Probably just hit 50. I think they hit the 55 mark.
Okay, so what they got? What 100 games left?
100 like 105, 107, whatever it is. Yeah.
So it's still kind of early for you baseball fans out there. How's your team doing?
Okay. Struggling through some injury stuff right now, man. Ronald Acuna tears his other ACL.
Yikes.
He's out for the year. Stop playing winter ball, sir. Stop playing winter ball. Just took one from the Boston Red Sox here earlier today. That one just ended. I think we are 11 games above 500 now. Pitching starting to come around a little bit. Max Fried gave up 3 runs today, but struck out 13 or 14 today. So be all right, man. I think we'll be okay going forward. Yeah. Yep.
What about you, Bill Logan? How them Dodgers?
We're in first place.
Hey.
The bet between you and I might be doing some push-ups at the end.
Yeah, I mean, we still got 100+ games, Bill.
We still got.
Bill, we got 100+ games. Bill.
Yankees hot right now. Yankees probably
y'all in Philly got the best records in the league.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna say that, man. Philly is hot right
Philly's
now, bro.
hot.
Philly been hot for the last month and a
hot.
half. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Yankees hot, Philly's hot.
So
those are two hottest teams in baseball right
like
now.
you said,
no
we
question.
still got 200 more games to go, and
Yankees.
things can change.
Things can turn around.
Things can turn around.
Yeah.
Things can turn around.
With 200 plus,
Yeah.
things can turn around, man.
I cannot wait for.
know.
I'm telling you now, man. I cannot wait for Las Vegas to have a Major League Baseball team because
question,
I am
man.
going to be a season ticket holder.
Yep.
Not only because, I get a chance to watch baseball, but I get a chance to see Yankees finally come to Las Vegas, and I just love baseball, man. I love sitting out there.
I love it, man.
The atmosphere, and when Vegas does arenas and things, we
go all out.
we do it up.
It's all out.
We go all out, and I'm pretty sure that the arena that they build is going to be a
Stadium gonna be crazy.
great stadium with the best AC indoors with maybe retractable, I don't know. And it's just going to be a great atmosphere, man. So I can't wait. The Yankees are 43-19. I think
Great
we're
record.
doing
Excellent record.
but look, Baltimore's there. But
Cleveland is right there.
Cleveland's
They're not
there.
in the AL East though. They're not in y'all division. Cleveland. Cleveland's playing pretty good baseball.
Yeah, Cleveland's
though.
playing good baseball. Seattle's okay. Philly, 43-19.
Philly right now has to be the hottest team in baseball.
Yeah.
I mean, you can match them in New York up right now as far as who's hot.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you look at Philly, bro, they blazing right now, bro. They are blazing.
Milwaukee,
Bryce Harper got them balling over
they're
there.
36-25, so they're right up there with the Dodgers with 38-24. But Giancarlo Stanton, man, he is playing.
Talk about him. Come on,
is
Dre.
playing
I need this right now,
some
Dre.
really good baseball. This is who we signed 15 years ago. When we got him, this is who we wanted when we signed him.
Dre, yes.
And he out there with confidence.
Oh, yeah.
He's not
playing
injured.
well, man. He's playing
and
well.
him and
front.
Judge, man, they and even the new guy from
Soto,
the Padres.
Juan Soto.
Man, come on, man.
Yeah.
This is
I've
good.
seen on more than one occasion.
This is good, man.
Somebody post that Aaron Judge and Juan Soto are the best 1-2 punch in all of baseball. And after I thought about it for 2 quick seconds, I said, I'm not gonna argue.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna argue with him.
I would say
that could be a thing.
I would say
that could be a thing right now.
Soto, Judge, then Carla. That's the best
that's
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, they the best, like, as far as right now.
Come on, man.
As long
No
as
doubt.
Stanton can stay healthy.
And that's what I'm saying. We
That's
got
all it relies
105
on
more
with him.
games to go. So if Stanton can stay healthy, man, to me, he is a big X factor on how far
he'll be huge.
this team is going to go into the postseason.
No doubt. I agree. I agree, man.
I love it.
We already know, man, what pitching does, man. Come postseason, you can win all the regular season games you want with your lineup. Be as potent as you want with your lineup. I mean, we set records last year in Ronald Acuna's MVP year and got bounced in the divisional. So it doesn't matter if you can't pitch come postseason. None of what you do with the bats in that 162 even matters, bro.
Yeah.
You got to be able to pitch, man. If you cannot pitch, you will not win.
Nope.
Simply put.
You won't.
Got to get 27 outs.
Got to get 27 outs, bro. You have to.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let the Ball Bounce, Sports Talk Radio. Your guy, Dre Bailey.
Hey, man, Goose Thomas.
Bill Blockham Logan. This is what we do, man. We want you guys to go and subscribe on the Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk page on YouTube. And please become a subscriber to the Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk page.
Speaking of baseball, it was reported a couple of days ago that the Negro League stats will be integrated into the Major League Baseball stats now, which is a long time coming. Should have happened a long time ago.
Good.
With that said, Josh Gibson becomes the all-time leader in OPS and batting average.
Interesting.
To me, greatest home run hitter of all time. Barry Lamar Bonds, love you. Best baseball player I've ever seen with my own two eyes.
Right.
But Josh Gibson is the home run king.
I thought Can't Get Right was.
Played for the Pittsburgh Crawfords. Played for the Pittsburgh Crawfords. Negro Leagues.
I mean,
but yeah, man, it's a beautiful thing, man. To see.
Boy, when he hit that thing, they said,
yeah.
But look, he had his pitcher was pitching to him like this.
Yeah, he had the whole camp in disarray.
Man.
The whole camp was in disarray.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man.
I love it, man.
I love to see it,
This is
man.
great for baseball,
It's a beautiful
man,
thing.
and that's what we need.
It's great for humanity.
Yeah, bingo.
It's great for humanity because
Now, did you see when I posted the my five
Your Mount Rushmore?
Mount Rushmore of all time.
I saw, but I didn't remember who exactly that you had.
Well, since that came out, I said Josh Gibson.
Mhm.
Okay.
Josh Gibson.
No doubt.
Willie Mays.
No Satchel Paige on your joint.
You stupid. Satchel could be there though.
He could, but no.
Oldest rook ever.
No. It was
What was he? 47 when
man.
he
Barry Bonds.
Barry Lamar.
Who still
Willie
isn't
Ricky
in?
Ricky Henderson.
Ricky Henderson. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
Ricky.
not gonna argue with that.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna argue with that.
That's a good-
All,
that's a good
all of
lineup.
those guys brought something different to the table, and it just, I think your Mount Rushmore. I'm not gonna say it's more your taste because you have to like pick people that were the best at what they did in order for them to be on the Mount Rushmore.
Right.
But your favorite guys can go any direction.
Mm-hmm.
Like my favorite Brave of all time, and people like scowl at me when I say this, but it's Ron Gant.
Yeah, right.
And when I say that name, a lot of people don't even know who that is. But if you watched Braves baseball in the mid-90s, Ron Gant, it was like he never failed. Dude was just always clutch, bro. Like anytime the team needed a hit, this dude came through. And he ended up being my favorite Brave of all time. So,
Yeah, Darryl Strawberry is,
man.
for me.
He just retired his number in New York, too,
Yeah,
man.
Darryl
Beautiful thing.
Strawberry for me. When Darryl Strawberry played, man, was
monster.
I just was
As
like,
a Yankee? Or
man,
your
just
favorite?
Just period.
period.
Yeah.
Baseball player, man.
Yeah.
Just a ball hawk.
Yeah.
And knowing the game.
Darryl was good.
And no matter what was going on with his life, kind of like Rodman outside of baseball, once he laced him up,
Yeah.
there's something
He's ready to
about
go.
his energy that's just attracted that ball, man.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Strawberry to me, would definitely be on my Mount Rushmore. I would have to, sit down and put mine together, and I'll probably have one ready for you this Saturday. But hey, go get your peanuts and your popcorn, man, and,
Like
and your
for
glizzies.
me as a Dodger fan, my favorite Dodger was Ron Cey. Ron Cey was my favorite Dodger of all time. But my favorite baseball player of all time is Ricky Henderson.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
It was-
I think my favorite baseball player or favorite Dodger of all time was the one that was being compared to Caitlin Clark right now. I guess old number 43, who was all of the things that he had to face during that time and being called out of his name while he was at the, just unbelievable, man. The amount of racism.
Jack Robb.
Yeah,
42,
Jackie
42.
Robinson. The amount of racism that he had to face just to even be able to play the game that he loved. A person who's able to go through that type of stuff, and no, Caitlin Clark is not going through that, because who said that? That
Somebody said.
Somebody said that Caitlin
all
Clark
right,
is
that's
being.
too goddamn far now. That's too goddamn far.
That is too far.
You're doing too much
That
now.
is too far.
That's too far.
She ain't by any means
Hell.
going through what Jackie Robinson went through. Stop.
It's too goddamn far.
Y'all need to stop.
Y'all stop it.
Who is making these outlandish
Unbelievable.
It is crazy.
comparisons?
Man, if
Come
y'all
on,
don't-
man.
Man. That's too far.
That is too far. But Jackie Robinson, to me, man, the fact that he had to go through so much just to play the game that he loved, man, under that type of turmoil, hands down, he gets that. He gets that. And he did that.
Yeah, no doubt, man. I mean,
Well, it was a lot of Negro League players who went through that.
Sure.
That didn't make it to the major leagues like Jackie Robinson did.
Mm-hmm.
But it didn't stop.
No.
Oh, no.
Oh
no.
It didn't stop with the Negro Leagues going any African American player going over to the major leagues. It didn't stop.
Yep.
So that in itself just shows you how bad America was towards African American people.
Boy,
doubt.
and
No doubt about it, man.
it's hidden a lot more now, but it still exists.
No
it
doubt.
still exists.
No doubt, man.
Let the Ball Bounce. Sports Talk on YouTube. Your guy, Dre Bailey.
Man, Goose Thomas.
Bill Blockham Logan. Look, we got the Dallas Mavericks playing against the Boston Celtics.
Yes, sir.
I called Boston Celtics against the Nuggets, and the Nuggets ended up losing to the Timberwolves, and Timberwolves end up losing to, and it's all about matchups. I really believe had the Denver Nuggets beat the Timberwolves, that the Denver Nuggets would have beat the Mavericks. But since the Timberwolves beat the Nuggets, Mavericks beat the Timberwolves, and it's all about matchups. And so now you got Kyrie and Luka against Jaylen Brown and your guy from Duke that you said since day one that the Lakers could have drafted.
Passed on him.
Number 42.
For who?
I said number 43, but it's number 42. I'm sorry, Jackie
For
Robinson.
who?
42. Thanks, 3 a.m. music.
For who?
What'd you
I
say?
don't want to talk about it, man.
For who? Lonzo?
I don't want to talk about it, dog.
Who y'all talking about? The Lakers?
I
Lakers
don't want to
could have
talk about
drafted.
it, I said.
Who did y'all draft instead?
And who was the GM at the time? It wasn't
I don't
Rob.
want to talk about it.
It wasn't Rob.
It was Magic Johnson?
Irvin.
Irving.
I don't want to talk about
It
it.
was Cookie's husband. It was Cookie's husband. They had a better chance.
EJ's daddy.
Yeah, they had a better
You know
chance of
what?
drafting
Oh.
EJ. They had a better chance of drafting EJ. What's wrong with EJ? EJ can hoop. I bet you right now, for all you people out there who talking bad about EJ, go ahead and try to get a bucket on EJ. How many points you think you can score against EJ? Bill, how many points?
Doing this today, brother.
Bill, how many points you think you scoring against EJ?
Oh, God.
Young Billy? Because 60-year-old Billy ain't
No,
about
I'm
to
not
do
asking
nothing.
about young Billy. I'm not asking about
60-year-old Billy ain't
young
about
Billy.
to do nothing, Quan.
This thing is getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand.
How
I'm
many
retired.
points?
Let's reel it in, man. Let's reel
A
it
young
in.
Billy then. How much a young Billy can
Well, I'm
you
going by him every time.
by EJ?
Yes.
So you just gonna get buckets on EJ?
Man, I'm going by him every time.
Man, please.
Okay.
Are you going to box him out for the rebound?
No.
This is getting out of hand.
Which tells me that
Because
you're not gonna
I'm
win this
making all the
game.
buckets. I'm going 12-0. I'm going 12-0.
Are you going to take it to the hole?
This is getting out of hand.
Are you going to
So he said he's taking it to the hole.
going to penetrate
He's
to the bat?
He's scoring all the buckets. He's gonna penetrate to the basket. He's
Gonna
not
slam dunk it?
Look, man.
I'm not going to do
That man is 6'9".
You going to wear your Rudy Gay jersey?
That man is 6'9". You're not
My
scoring
Western
buckets.
Warrior jersey.
I don't know how many buckets, but I don't know, man. I'm just saying. Cookie's husband.
God.
And them. Cookie's husband and them. Now, if you're talking about Andre, Magic's other son, then I mean, did I get that to you? But EJ, I don't know, man.
Curtis D said EJ doing the splits watching Sports Center.
Wow.
Yeah, I seen that. I wasn't gonna read it, but
My
you
bad,
did.
I did.
Shout out young Kurt, man.
Yeah. So
Bear
who y'all
down.
got in this series and why? So we could be done.
On paper, it has to be the Boston Celtics right now. It has to.
Because Bill's a Laker fan. He said he wants to see the Celtics get one. Because of Tatum.
I said
and them.
Jason Tatum.
Yeah, Jason Tatum.
Yeah, Jason Tatum did. I mean, he definitely he deserves one. But I mean,
hold on. He deserves one?
Sure.
Why does he deserve one?
I'm just looking at the way that team has gotten there and just fallen short. And I'm also thinking about Drew Holiday, which I said was probably the biggest acquisition that probably could have been made at that time. You let the best
let him go.
perimeter defender
Yep.
in all of basketball
Yep.
go to a team full of scorers and shooters.
And he can post you up.
This is insane.
He can post you up, Kyrie.
I'd be more surprised had they not made it. I'm not surprised that they're in the finals.
Kyrie, he could actually take you into the post, Kyrie.
This is gonna be as good as Luka and Kyrie are playing together right now. And you can't forget their front court with Lively and what's my other guy's name? The other rim runner that they have. Lively and Gafford. You can't dismiss that. Now, they're going to have matchup problems. Each side is going to have matchup issues because I'm not sure the bigs in Boston can keep up speed-wise with Gafford and Lively.
Right.
I'm not sure of it. But I'm also not sure that the three-headed monster in the backcourt that Boston has, that Luka and Kyrie are going to be able to neutralize that. So it's going to be interesting. This is going to be a chess
The
match.
Celtics, the number one
It's gonna be a chess match, though.
three-point shooting team in the league.
Well, something's got to give.
I think this is going to go every bit of 6 and 7.
I see 7 games, bro. I see 7 games.
Sure.
And I believe that Jaylen Brown is going to be the X factor. The fact that he did get MVP of the last series, him being able to continue that streak that he's on right now, with as far as playing just as good as basketball as Tatum, is exactly what Boston needs in order to get over the hump.
Yeah.
You cannot have a series where it's Tatum one game, Brown one game.
It's going to take a collective.
It's going to have to take a collective from those two specifically every game
Every night.
in order to dial it in to win against a team that is as confident as any team coming out of the West in the Dallas Mavericks, because they weren't supposed to be here. I picked them to beat the Clippers. See, a lot of Clipper fans had them beating Dallas, but they were really supposed to just get through Dallas, and that was that.
Right.
But Dallas Mavericks showed you exactly who they were after that series.
Sure.
that was easy cake for them taking care of the Clippers. Clippers need to go back to the drawing board.
Yeah, ASAP.
But at the end of the day, that Dallas Mavericks teams is hot right now.
They're hot.
And I can't call it.
Yeah.
I mean, had it been the Nuggets and Boston, I still would have chose the Nuggets to win. But right now, I don't know. And I'm just going to go out on a limb and say that the Mavericks win this series in 7.
I like I like Derek White as the X factor for Boston.
Because he didn't have a good series last series.
No, he had some moments, but overall, you're correct. I think he's the X factor this series, bro. I really do. Him and surprisingly Peyton Pritchard are going to be the X factors for Boston. We know what the other three are capable of and what they do, right? But Derek White with his defense, in addition to Drew Holiday and him scoring, they're going to need him to score 15 to 20 every single game in order for them to have a chance, in my opinion. I really do. So I'm gonna stick with my Boston pick in 7.
Okay, Boston in 7. You got Boston in 7. Yeah, I'm gonna go out on a limb and just say Dallas in 7. Quan said Dallas in 6. I don't see that unless somebody gets hurt. Because Boston does have the, I'm gonna go Boston in 7.
You might change your mind
only
again.
because I'm thinking of, Holiday. Like Holiday to me, he's gonna dictate that whole series defensively.
Defensively for sure.
And the shots that he gets and makes is going to only just add to what Boston is already doing. So I'm gonna change it up. I'm gonna go Boston in 7. Sure. But Dallas is not going to make it easy. They're not going to make it easy at all. I would love to see Kyrie get another ring. I would love to see that, especially after all of the haters and all of the naysayers who basically said that he should retire and that he should stop playing basketball and that he should only focus on things outside of the court since he has nothing to give for people on the court. You have people who actually said that. And I want him to get a ring. But I wanted to put a taste in Luka's mouth like, hey, you can't be still drinking a 6-pack after the win over the Timberwolves. Did you see that? Michael Finley came and just took the beer out of his hand.
Man. Give me this
bro,
Michelob
what are you
Ultra.
doing, bro?
What are you doing?
A whole beer?
Give me this Dos Equis you got in your hand. What's going
This
on,
dude
bro?
smoking cigarettes and still drinking beer.
It's crazy.
I still think that Luka can be a lot better, and I know that's crazy to say, but I think if he comes into the NBA season in a lot better shape and a lot more discipline when it comes to what he's doing off the court to keep his body in shape, that's crazy to say. That
it's
Luka
crazy
can
what
be
he's
better.
what he's doing, not being in shape. That's insane. I don't get it.
Because the nagging injuries are going to pile up.
Boy, yes.
And the beer ain't gonna be able to stop.
Into a serious one.
Can't pour no beer on that. Not gonna be able to rub that thing out with no Dos
Equis. Can't rub no
Equis.
Miller Lite on that.
Hey man, can't rub no Mickeys. Can't rub no Mickeys on that thing in the glass bottle.
Come on, man.
You know what I mean? Can't rub no Fosters on that.
Oh man, yeah. Just give me a 24-pack of Trulies, please. White Claws.
White Claws.
Come on, bro. Get it together, man.
Hilarious.
So, it's going to be a great series. I'm interested in seeing how it plays out.
Yeah.
And there's going to be a lot of things in the offseason that is going to keep the NBA also busy.
Yep.
So Bronny James is staying in the draft, and that's going to be interesting to see which team picks him up.
Yeah.
This looks, it's like a weak draft, though, man. Do we even know 5 players?
But it's funny though. We'll say weak draft, and this draft, for some strange reason, will produce just solid pros.
Yeah.
Like, not necessarily because we're not looking at a big superstar that has overtaken the draft, so we can't call nobody a bust.
Yeah.
Right? So we looking at solid role guys, you know, couple of all-stars that might be drifting in there, you know, couple of guys that may make, you know, all defensive team or something like that.
Yeah.
It might be something like that.
Well,
you know, we just don't know right now.
You said a whole draft full of Tony Allens.
Yes,
and Al Horfords.
This is the Tony Allen, Al Horford. What other 6-man can I give you? Vinny Johnson. It's going to be a draft like that.
Yeah.
That's what I can see.
PJ Washington.
Yeah, guys like that. Glue guys.
Glue guys.
Yeah, good locker room guys.
Yeah, locker room. Luther Heads. And
yeah,
things.
Guys like that.
Luther Head was my guy, man, while you play him, man.
Luther Head was
nice Kerry Kittles type of player.
Yeah, with the high socks and everything.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be interesting, man. We love y'all, man. We appreciate it. Look, football is on its way.
Justin Jefferson, 4 years, 140.
And it's deserving so.
Ew.
Deserving
Get your
so.
bag, sir.
Get your bag.
What does that put CeeDee Lamb?
He should get the same.
170.
Because he didn't show up to mandatory OTA.
Yeah, he should get the same. The narrative is where he don't deserve that type of money that they
came
gave
in the
Justin
league
Jefferson.
same year, correct?
But
came in the league same year. Yes, it was in the same draft.
But
2020.
look at that man's production.
Yeah.
Look at his numbers.
Yeah.
Comparable to Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
He should get at least what he got.
I think he'd get a little bit more.
I'm not finna argue with you.
It ain't like Dallas went out and spent a whole lot of money on the offseason.
Right.
So they got the chips.
Yeah, they got it. And
they got new money coming in too.
That.
Well, supposedly that's the reason why they didn't go out, because they still have to pay Dak, CD, and Micah.
The 4-year deal up for him that he signed?
Well,
he signed the same. He signed the same one that Daniel Jones signed. Right?
This is the last year. That's
just
why
the last year coming up.
That's why they thinking that they want to
just gonna
extend
re-up
him
during the season. Yeah.
But they might not extend him. They might, you know.
Yeah, let's go see what you can get.
He might go lame duck this year, you know, and bet on himself. And the only thing he needs to do, he got to go to the second to the NFC Championship.
Yeah.
Then
he
will get his
decide. Yeah.
Right. But if he loses in the first round again,
it's a wrap. You're not
Trey Lance might get that job. I'm just saying.
I wouldn't go that far.
I'm
Billy,
saying
I'm not gonna go that far.
I'm saying that. Because if you don't pay Dak, if they don't go to the playoffs.
Okay. Oh, well, he definitely not getting paid then.
Dak is a free agent.
So Dak's out of there.
If they lose in the first round, they lose in the first round again, or the wild card round.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay. I'm with you. I'm picking up what you're
Trey Lance is still young.
Yeah.
You know, so, and he's fully healthy now. I heard a rumor that he's going to be playing most of the snaps in preseason.
Jimmy
so
G's available?
Really get shut up.
That's your guy. Your guy. Oh God!
And he's on the team. He's backing up. Who is he backing up?
Who knows? Who cares?
Yeah. So,
Where is he?
He's on the team. He's backing up somebody.
I don't know.
Where did he go? Did he go to the East Coast somewhere? Where is Jimmy G?
I don't know where Jimmy G.
That's crazy. We can't find this guy.
He may be in the Jets. He may be in New York.
He might be. Is he backing up Daniel Jones?
Rams.
The Rams. Oh, okay.
I would have took Jimmy G over the two quarterbacks that we basically got rid of for pieces of meat.
Oh my God, bro, that is terrible, bro.
Look, Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio, man. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Please go and subscribe. We appreciate everybody who is on the YouTube right now. Monique Wilkerson, who is a diehard.
Yes, she is.
Paul Ruffin.
Yeah, man.
Diggity Dame Dash. And,
appreciate y'all.
3 Art Music and Les Pickett, Curtis D. Man, we appreciate all y'all for subscribing to Let the Ball Bounce on YouTube and sharing it. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We will be back Saturday. Goose will be out of town.
Yes.
But Bill Logan and I will carry that baton.
I'll be on time next time.
carry that baton, man. And
I'm gonna try.
Will your alarm
to
be
call
off,
in,
though?
man? I'll be on the golf course, man. I'll be
I'll turn
covering
it
the Live Invitational
That's my.
Houston.
That's my.
Okay.
So we'll be out there at the golf club of Houston, man. Enjoying some golf, man, and taking it all in, bro.
that's what's up.
You know what I mean? My second time getting to cover a live event, man. So it's pretty dope.
That's dope.
It's pretty dope, man.
Yeah, let the ball bounce. Gonna be in full effect at the Live
Yes,
golf
we
tournament
will.
this weekend
You
in
already
Houston,
know.
man.
I'm gonna
So
have footage for the page, man. Y'all already know what time it is.
let's do, man. Look, we appreciate y'all. Let the ball bounce. Sports Talk on YouTube and Sports Talk Radio on Facebook, man. We got the hottest page in the land. Let the ball bounce. Sports Talk Radio, man. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. And guess what, man? If you scared,
You better go to church.
Turn off your alarm.
Yay. That man setting his eating time.
Turn it off.